I sketched it on a piece of paper, and that was our dream, to get a ramp, get the cars up on the second floor, warehouse on the ground floor, and offices on the third floor. There's no way we could have done this building in 9 months. I mean, 9 months was my wildest dream.
Today what we're going to do is we're bringing life to this space right here, between these two streets. Yeah, we'll have this erected building that will have everything in it that commercial plumbing needs. And so what we want to make sure is that as we begin to build on top, everything that's below, we want to make sure it's pono. As Randy already said, this is a dream becoming a reality. That we would be standing here today, we would be together, ready to turn the dirt in just a second.
Well, our dream was to get enough parking, enough space where we could all sit on one floor. And from there, it was sitting down with our architect, design partners, and to put the dream together.
Randy came over to our office and said, hey, I have this vision for consolidating all my properties and all these different functions that commercial plumbing has, but into one space. We space planned, worked with the engineers, the contractors, to figure out what was feasible and how we could build. I think Mark called it the high rise of Kalihi.
We chose people that we were familiar with. I think we chose them because of our relationship with past projects.
I feel very fortunate that I had the support of Russell Young from Albert Kobayashi, and he gave me one of his best superintendents, and from then on it was business all the way.
It worked out well for us and him. You know, he called us at a time that there was a lull, and and in turn he could get our, some of our top guys here to do it faster.
Generally, if you start off in the beginning, it's like any job site. We set up with job site perimeter and protection of the job, and then from there we move our way into the project and start off with the digging and excavation of for the footing work. The very beginning is crucial, is the setup, having conversation with all the subs involved, and getting them on the same page as you to start the project how we want to start the project. So.
With any project, the most difficult thing would probably be making sure that the owner is happy and he's getting what he wants. And in addition to that, just scheduling all the subcontractors, making sure they're here on time when they're actually supposed to be. Up front, it was more our concrete work, so that is actually scheduling our own manpower to perform, like the foundation work and slab work as well.
We had a very aggressive schedule, very aggressive. Yeah. But I mean, credit to the team. They really put it together.
I know people who were laughing at us, or laughing at Randy, saying, how are you going to build this by October? And, what year are you talking about, right?
We had a whole bunch of team players, and that's the only way this project could have been done in 9 months.
Money was the object. I shouldn't say that, but he wanted the best. So he wanted to get the best building he could get. And he wanted one that if there's a hurricane, it's not going to fall. So that's why you see all concrete is precast and it's pretty heavy.
So a total precast system, it's synonymous to a big set of Legos. So we're building the panels in our plant while the contractor is building the foundation on the job site. From our shop drawings, we create a piece drawing for each individual piece on the project. Each pre-stressed strand that we have in our pieces have 30,000 pounds of force in it. And you can equate a pre-stressed strand to like a huge rubber band. You're stretching that rubber band, you pour the concrete around it, and that compression goes into the piece and makes it stronger, basically. After 14 hours, we have enough strength where we can cut the strands and strip the pieces and put them in storage ready for the building.
This is my first building as far as precast. Setting the thing up is like having a box of Legos that says 370 pieces, and then you're dealing with the environment. Your reality is crazy out there, we're 3 inches away from buildings on the side of us. Billingham with power lines is crazy already.
Getting those big panels that you saw on Coburn Street and being able to get that all erected, that was a major part of the job, and we did some pre-planning up way early to make sure that there was a route that we could actually get in here with some of those size panels.
The nerves set in when you see that wall come up. We tend to rock it up with the double hook system, and then you see it flying over the job, and then it's coming down into that first location, and you got the NMB embeds all sticking up 10 inches out of the concrete footing, and you just want that wall to hit. It has to land perfect on there.
That was really a milestone for me to see that first piece go in. And from there it was just continuous. And we had a whole bunch of team players to help us put it together. Albert Kobayashi Construction was able to spare me their very skilled workers. If not, there's no way we could have done this building in 9 months.
There wasn't really anything too difficult with this project. Because we had such a great team with ACK and working with Randy, the electricians, Suihiro, JR. Everybody did so much to help out that it really wasn't difficult. It was once we had a plan, we could put it into motion pretty easily.
Well, the construction is not something that we cut corners on. This is a solid building, and we didn't have to go to this extent, but I think Randy's vision was to build the best thing that we could do. And I think, it turned out that.
Well, I hope that for the employees, they get the sense that we're reinvesting into the company. And for our customers to realize we want to give them the best product possible. And in this building, I think when Mark and I sat down, we wanted to create a legacy for the people who will be taking over the company someday when we're not around. And they can look back and say, hey, we built the strongest, best building possible.
So this building is really, it's like a monument, but more so it's a tool. It's a tool for moving forward.
It took a team to really put this building together, from the planning to the actual execution to the finish. Really took a good team, and I really appreciate the team and what they did for commercial plumbing.